Good evening. How are you tonight? Good. Thank you. 3 people. Wonderful. My name is Wayne Kurtzman, and this is has Web Analytics. A little background on me. I have worked with knowledge management and analytics practices in Intel, led them. I'm now working with GN, Netcom, and Jabra to lead them. And when I was at Summer Mash up the street a couple of weeks ago, I started talking to a lot of folks about analytics, and a lot of them got it, but a lot of them just were clueless. They knew how many visitors they had. They didn't quite know how to interpret that. And a lot of companies misread and were probably leaning toward making bad decisions. Now, with thanks and apologies to has Cheeseburger, analytics can be terribly boring, so I'm going to throw kitties at it, and hopefully you can deal with 300 seconds of analytics. You may have seen this. This actually started a business model. has Cheeseburger. It went mainstream and now gets 47 million page views a month. If you take a look at the chart, you'll notice where the company started putting more ways for users to interact with the site. And it was very profitable and still is profitable. They're selling an awful lot of that site. So that's their website. Why do you have a website? If you've never stopped to ask that question, it sounds very patronizing. I'm so sorry. But really, you have to ask the customer needs and the business needs, where they connect, and are you actually delivering what you need to grow the business? Generally, you have 3 types of funnels. You have the sales funnel, we're going to make you buy. Content funnel, we're going to keep you entertained and informed. And the social media aspect. How many of you are in the social media side of things here? I thought so. Now, social media is tricky metrics because while we're doing behavior measurement, why is someone deciding to click the mouse right here, right now? Social media is engagement. It's much more layered. And the problem with that is there's no one way to measure engagement. Some technologies, thank you Ajax, don't measure so well, and there are different mobile platforms that make it harder to determine what user intents are. So, what do you have to do? Well, basics, get an analytics package. A lot of the free ones sometimes don't do as well as the pay-for ones. KPIs, this is a very interesting one, key performance indicators. Determine only 3 or 4 successful elements to your website that make it successful. What makes a successful visit? And why only 3 or 4 is because there are so many other elements. For each thing you find, you should have 8 or 9 other elements that support your decision. You want to measure everything, and this is where you have to remember, in a small company, it's really easy to have an organic business model where business process leads into your metrics. As the company gets bigger, the web team goes this way, the business folks go that way, and the customers and everyone else starts moaning. Then you read about it on Twitter if you're looking. But measure it all, learn how to read it. Learning how to read it is probably one of the most important things because I'm going to go to Rorschach Kitten here. Rorschach Kitty asks, do you see the hourglass or the kissing people? Okay? If you're having problems with the kissing people, look for the eyes. You can see them. 80% of web metrics are this. You can't tell what it's really saying without a little bit more help. What you're looking for is correlations of confidence, not correlations of convenience. An example, getting dark at night does not cause the bars to open, not even in Boston. By the same token, if you have more clicks on the site, more page views, and longer time on the site, it doesn't mean you have happy visitors to your site. It tells you actually very little. You have to find a lot more information to make it a correlation of confidence, and you may have to bring someone else in who understands how to do it. The message, do what's best for your customers and business, tie it all together. Remember, you're measuring people's behavior, each decision they make. What does it mean to your business, their experience, and your goals, and their objectives? Keep the KPIs aligned with processes and grounded in reality, and nothing is going to make a better decision or kill an argument like an accurate, defendable number.